What's up, guys? This is Gian again from napiyok yata ako dun. What's up, guys? This is Gian again. It's from Experience Philippines. So we have a couple of amazing guests for tonight. Sana matawa tayo lahat. Mukhang matatawa talaga for sure. Habang nag-uusap kami before we went live, I was really laughing because these are awesome guys. Okay, who are they in the first place? So they're actually Solid OK. It's actually a Facebook channel, if I'm not mistaken. They also have a YouTube channel, and they do lots of funny skits. Actually, nakilala ko sila because of one skit that they did. Maybe Dave, you can actually show that a bit if you actually have it prepared. Prepare mo ba, Dave? No, hindi niya daw. Sige. So if we can, we will show that later, no? Because there's actually a comedy skit that they actually did na magkapatid. I think si Sari, tama ba? Sari and the sister. And they did a very funny commercial or skit na about dry hands. So sobrang benta talaga sa akin. Tapos pinanood ko na yung next one nila, which is actually ghosting, and sobrang benta rin sa akin talaga yun. Like legitimately tawang-tawa nga ako kasi feeling ko nakarelate talaga ako dun sa isa sa mga girls doon. So parang ganun pala. Okay. Anyway, hindi dapat ako magkukwento kasi mas masaya sila pagkasama sila ikwento. So this is actually Solid OK. They're actually a comedy group. So they do a lot of skits and they are a production house as well. So without further ado, let me introduce everyone. Let's introduce Ryan and Sari, Aldo, Alexio, and Andren. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, guys.
Welcome to Experience Philippines po. Ayan. Welcome
Sorry,
to Experience.
wala pa si Brian.
Okay lang. May substitute yata. Mukhang okay yung substitute eh.
Okay siya. Ang cute, diba?
I see no difference.
Ay, wala yung sa kanina, no? Parang pinag-uusapan na natin kanina yan, Madalas ba umiyak yan?
Okay naman.
Okay naman siya. Yan. So, hi guys, this is Gian. So, thank you so much for joining us for tonight. Comedy is actually a very much part of the Filipino culture. And I think all of us, especially during this time, we enjoy laughing and having fun and, finding humor in everything. Like everything that you come out with, like now, parang may mga memes man na mapansin mo sa Facebook feed, kung may mga memes na ginagawa. Let's say, recently, kay Lucky Manzano, nagawa naman siya ng meme. So, and I think that's part of our, and it's kind of cool that you guys actually doing that as well. People laugh. Like me, isa na ako dun sa, hindi ako nagbibiro, pero legit, ang dami ko talagang tawa talaga sa Ghost. As in, pero ang dami ko talaga. Ilang beses ko siya pinanood. Siguro 4 o 5 beses ko siya pinanood kasi tuwain ako. Tapos tama ba, no? Sino yung kasama? Alexio ko ba yung guy?
Alexio.
Alexio
Yeah,
ko ba
it was
yun?
me.
Tapos solid pa yung mukha mo talaga na naniniwala pa sa babae sabi niya. Parang paniwala pa niya. Galing. So yun. So pwede natin ikwento. Let's first start. Who's everyone? Okay, pakilala muna tayo sa para makilala kayo ng aming community. Let's
Sige,
start.
saan tayo?
Sige, ladies first. Sige, Sari.
Sige, ako na lang. Hi, I am Sari Estrada. I am an actor and editor, minsan director for Solid OK. And yeah, yun. Short and sweet. So, Aldo.
I am Aldo. I am an actor, writer, and token white guy of Solid OK. I am here to make the group more diverse. Yes.
Ayan.
Hello, my name is Alexio Tabafunda. I am one of the writers of Solid OK. I am one of the actors. And sa tingin ko ako yung pinakamabait sa amin lahat.
Ulul.
So, totoo ba yan?
Sige na lang.
Sige na.
For tonight.
And
For tonight.
Si Andren.
Ako po. Good evening, guys. Ako po si Andren Bernardo. Taga Pangasinan ako, tas writer rin ako ng Solid OK. Yeah, and I sometimes act in very few of their videos. Somehow, hindi ko alam kung bakit, pero yeah, it's I don't know, pero like maybe, no, yeah, yun lang.
Few of
No
their
one cares, but
videos ka dyan, kung maka-hands off ka naman na parang their videos.
Oh my. Why are you
videos.
on our stream then, Andren?
I meant it to be professional.
And Ryan, ito na si Ryan.
Ayan,
Hi.
Ryan, hindi pa
Hi,
natin
everyone.
nakilala. Pakita
Yes,
natin. Ryan, pakita
sorry.
natin ito. Kalo
Hi, I'm Ryan. Sorry.
Kalo ko Sari.
You dingus. Hi, yes, I'm Ryan. I'm the director of Solid OK and the head writer.
And founder.
And founder, yeah. This is my fault that we're all together. But everyone is, taking it to where it is today. I just talked to them. I just showed them the idea.
Ryan, may accent ka? May accent ka talaga? Like, you like to or...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I get this all the time. No, I grew up here.
Yeah.
I just always spoke English at home.
Wow.
But I lived in the States for like later in my life, but no, I grew up here.
Napaka well enunciated ng pagkasalita, like very well.
That's all I do at home, pare. I just enunciate the day away, I just practice my enunciation.
In other words, konyo siya. If that's what you're trying to ask, konyo ka ba, Ryan? Yes.
Taga-Ateneo kasi ako eh. Alam mo yun.
Ayan.
Part-
David, makaka-relate
part
ka
of
sa
it.
kanya, di ba? Like, let's go to Starbs, yo.
Tara pare, Starb style.
Starbs talaga, pare.
Anytime.
Anyway, sige, maraming salamat. Maraming salamat that you guys joined us for tonight. And really, I super galing ng ginagawa nyo. First tanong ko nga is, bakit Solid OK ang pangalan?
Yes, good story. It used to be Classic, right? That was the original.
You wanted it to be.
That was the original names. Thank God we didn't go with that.
Wait, bakit muna classic?
I just like parang okay. I overthought because I came from advertising and branding prior to this, so the name needed to reflect me. Parang talks about Filipino culture. It alludes to Filipino culture, but is not alienating to Western culture. So I thought classic, obviously. But spelled the Pinoy way, Klasik. It would be understandable if you're foreign. And you say it after every if it's a good joke, you'll say classic pa. And that was the inspiration, and then that got shut down. I was like, nah, let's not do that. And then Solid OK came to be because me and my friends like an inside joke with all of us is we say parang sobrang K lang, and that's like a saying that we'd have. And then so I thought, okay, what if we translate that to English, and then Solid OK, which is kind of a saying in the States, parang yeah, it's Solid OK. It's a solid OK. Pero if you say it in Pinoy, it has more of a positive spin. Parang solid it's more positive. So parang solid okay yan, which is something a lot of people say about our sketches. So I thought it had a nice double meaning. It's inherently a joke, and it sounds cool. It rolls off the tongue nice. And,
Like, totoo nga, kasi every time ako pag nagko-comment ako na pag maganda yung isang bagay, I always say, solid yun ha, galing ha.
Yeah.
Pero walang okay, solid lang.
Yeah.
Ayos
So yeah, it worked out.
So, paano kayo nagkakilala? Like, how did you guys...
Why don't one of the boys take that?
May ano yan? Sino bang unang nakilala? Maliban tayo.
Sino yung unang in-interview?
Yeah, who was the first one?
Di ba si Andren yung una?
Was he? Do you remember?
Oh,
yeah.
What do you remember about how we started?
First of all, diba, Ryan came from the States, and he went to this open mic, and meeting Ryan for the first time, I saw like, oh my God, this is a guy I would never hang out with. But and vice versa. But he was planning this comedy thing. He actually like he gathered around all the comedians from that open mic, and yeah, he was been planning this sketch comedy thing, and there was gonna be tryouts. No, pero sabi niya, and yun, like send your resume, send your sketches, and I sent mine, and well, somehow natanggap ako. Somehow.
They're funny.
And like, yeah. Thank you. And thank you. And yun, si Alexio, nag-uusap nga kami, like, matutuloy ba to na itong gagawin natin? And true and fuck, dude, natuloy nga. We're here. Right? And yeah. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
how about
Andren,
all-
panaginip ko lang to.
Yeah.
Panaginip mo lang to. Panaginip lang lahat to. Hindi talaga to nangyayari. Nasa panaginip
excuse me, you said nightmare wrong, pero so let the other boys talk kasi I'm gonna be fired after this. So,
No.
this is
Hell no.
no, I'm just kidding. So, Alexio, how about ano yung recollection mo, Alexio? From
Yes, Alexio.
doing
Ayan, Alexio.
No, he can't hear us.
Hala.
It's his
Ako?
internet. Yes,
Hala.
you.
Yes,
Hala.
sir.
Okay. So, oo.
How'd
Di
you
ko
get
alam
into
kung
this
ano nangyari
mess?
sa internet ko ngayon.
Oh,
Pero,
okay.
hindi siya masaya.
He probably can't. No.
Oh, baka hindi tayo naririnig. Si Aldo.
Yeah.
Aldo.
Aldo. You
Si Aldo.
Ayun, like what Andren said, Ryan came back from the US and he went to our stand-up comedy show kasi Ryan is also a stand-up comedian. Sari has background in improv comedy. Alexio, Andren, Ryan, and I, and Red Oliero were all from a stand-up comedy background. So before this, we've all been performing live with Comedy Manila. So we met each other back then. So when Ryan came back from the States, he had this plan to open a sketch comedy company, and he gathered us, like Andrew said, my tryouts. we sent our sketches, and he picked. And I think naman he had the good choice. He picked the three best.
Yeah.
He picked the three best
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, he did.
I hope.
I didn't.
Then ever since then, it's just been mind games, pare. It's just
Yeah.
like
It's just been one big power play.
oh nga, like sa first meeting he offered us a cookie, tapos may meaning pala how much of the percent of the cookie you got.
Wow!
No, that is not true. That is just something they invented.
Pero there was a cookie. Every meeting he had, kasi minit niya kami isa-isa eh. And every time, lahat ba Starbucks?
Starbucks
Starbs,
or...
So Starbs, sorry, Starbs.
Starbs
Every meeting.
or yung isang yung may records. Ano yung pangalan nun?
Sachi.
Sachi.
Okay, so basta some coffee shop, tapos may cookie siya every time. So each interview, so aalokin kanya, gusto mo ng cookie. And apparently, it was part of the test. Ako, I did not take any of the cookie. Kayo, ano nyo? Ano ginawa
One
nyo?
of them got.
49% ako, just to show na.
Aldo got a cookie. Aldo definitely.
Mga
Ako,
49%.
That's ballsy,
ako.
that's ballsy.
Wait, ano ibig sabihin ng 49%? Kinagat mo siya ng 49%?
No, parang hinati ko siya, pero I left
May
him
extra
like a
1%.
big crumb. I left him a big crumb on his side, just to say na I'm not taking your shit, pare.
Oo.
But I believe in myself na I will get 49.
Grabe yung cookie test din eh. A show of dominance talaga siya. Eh.
No such test.
Oh, parang ako, ang ginawa ko is, sabi ko, hindi, okay lang ako. I don't want the cookie. Tapos parang looking back, parang sana ako nag-offer ako ng cookie bigla. Paano niya kaya
Made an
i-take to?
impression.
Sana kinuha ko yung buong cookie, kinain ko, dinura ko.
May mga regrets pala, ngayon hindsight parang sana ginawa pala natin to. May segue lang ako guys, segue lang kasi gusto ko lang i-recognize people who are watching. There's actually from Mark, Ivan, Carlos. I mean, maybe you know them, Sari and she.
No, but hello, thank you.
Hello. And there's a Facebook user says, tinag niya yung kanyang, I know this. I think this is the mom of one of my friends, si Arthur.
Nice.
Tinag niya,
Hi,
yung
tita.
anak niya si Arthur. He,
Tita.
he does he does also like skits. He loves to be in film. So I think
Oh,
that's
nice.
yep.
Cool.
And then here, ayan, so may isa pa. Dominic, that's
Yes.
cool, parang meant to be.
True. It was all meant to be.
Yep,
It
meant
was
to
all
be
meant to
talaga.
be. And just to add to what the guys were saying, they mentioned I left for the States and I went to an open mic. When I did stand up here, when was that? When did I start doing stand up? That must have been like '07, and it was on and off for a long time. And then when I left, I was still in touch with Red and a lot of the guys I did it with here, like Victor and all of them. So we still kept in touch. And these guys were like the ones that were coming up while I was gone. And because the Sina Red and Vic and James were building the scene, and these guys were the ones na parang Red had his eye on them. So that's how we all kind of got to know each other. Then I think that's Red was a big part in making this all meant to be.
I'd also like to share why it was very meant to be for me. Kasi I didn't know any of them before this. Like, parang binuuna ni Ryan yung writing team. So that was the four of them. Ito. And I wasn't part of it at all. I only came in when they released a call for auditions for actors.
Okay.
And kasi ang background ko is theater and film. Like I've been acting since high school. Tapos for college, I took up film sa UP. So after that, like after a while of like working in the industry, I felt like ayoko na. Ayoko na. Because I actually had always wanted to edit comedic material, which I was not able to do after college. So, sabi ko, okay, I'm packing this up. Mag-change career path ako. I was on the way to doing a master's in counseling psychology without any psychology background. Sinabi ko lang, I'm just changing the course of my life. And sakto the same year that I was admitted into that master's program, itong Solid Okay happened, and it just pulled me back in to all of this because finally it's like what I always wanted to do. So sobrang meant to be talaga.
Ayan.
Yes.
We made her quit her masters.
Yeah.
I did, yes.
Nagkaroon kami ng moment na kasi kami ni Sari, enrolled kami at the time. Tatapos ako ng college. Tapos si Sari parang nagma-masters. Tapos may isang araw lang na kami pareho. Drop na tayo, no? Tuloy na natin to. Drop na natin.
And true enough, we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ano yan
indeed.
talaga, meant to be talaga magkita. Kailan kayo start lahat? When was this? When did you guys start? When was this? 2017, 2016?
This is probably
2018.
18 we
2018.
officially started. I believe it was June 17. Yes, I remember.
First day.
That was the first day of work. Literally, we got an office, which was just my brother's spare room in his apartment. And I just turned it into an office. I put a desk. I got a coffee machine, and that's all we needed at the beginning. There were like 2 electric fans. And
a bad aircon.
And what happened? And then I just kind of taught them. I taught them everything I knew, everything I learned from the US, because my career has basically been a writer. I did stand up for fun, but I was always a writer, like in advertising. And I went to the US to basically dive headfirst into comedy writing and see what the US comedy scene was like. And I just kind of took notes and I brought it back here.
Hindi ba mahirap yung ginawa niyo yun? Siyempre Tagalog talaga ako. Ano kailangan
Go lang. Hey, marunong naman ako mag-Tagalog.
Ako mag-nosebleed ako mamaya.
So convincing.
Nadadala ako sa accent ni Ryan eh. Accent ko yun. Well, pero madali lang ba nagsimula kayo? Like, what was the first comedy sketch did you guys do when you started?
Yashai Maji tell about Yashai Mase? That was probably the first one.
Yeah. Well, not the first thing we shot.
Not the first thing we
But-
shot.
the first thing we released was yung Irashaimase video. Not sure if you've seen it.
It was the
Not-
first one.
Pero it's about, when you go into Japanese restaurants, sisigawan ka nila ng Irashaimase!
Oh.
Yeah,
man,
it's
totoo
basically
yun.
about that. Yeah, just if you go, we'll link you after this. It's deep in the
archives
of our videos, but it's the first one.
So that started me and Aldo. And I was trying to break up with Aldo. Pero every time na matatapos ko na yung bago ko matapos sabihin ko, magsisigaw ng Irashaimase lahat ng waiters.
So yan, never
Yeah,
sila
so-
nakaka-break up.
Sabi ni
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Dominique.
Irashaimase,
real one.
classic yun eh. Classic.
Classic.
Diba?
Classic, okay. What could have been, pare?
Alam mo, feeling ko pag nag-usap-usap tayo, pwede natin i-record na yung kwentuhan natin. Feeling ko worth it na yung show na yun eh. Like, kaya ito yung first, sabi ni Mark, first video I watched.
Ooh, shit!
That-
Ooh.
Yeah. That
Pa
is
yan,
a good one. Maybe Alexio, you can tell that story.
Yeah!
How did that-
Okay. Actually, kasi meron kami ni Sari na ginawa na yung kanta namin for Jollibee na
Gusto ko na matawa.
Hindi natin ginawa.
sila na, yung Jollibee nagsulat eh. Alam mo, 8,7,000 na kanta, di ba?
8,7,000 daw.
Kasi meron kaming live show, ang title niya Blagag, and it's like a competition ng mga comedians kung saan, like, yung winner may marireceive na prize. Basta, it's a popularity contest na in terms of kung mapapatawa mo yung audience. So kami ni Sari, sumali kami, and hindi namin alam yung gagawin namin. And naalala ko pa, na nag-iisip kami, baka pwede tayo mag-musical comedy. Try natin magpatawa with songs. So wala kami maisip na kung anong makakanta. Tapos habang nag-iisip kami, mag-order kami ng Jollibee for lunch sa buong office. Tapos naririnig na namin yung kanta, tapos parang, ang ano nito nakakaasar yung kanta, paulit-ulit
Kasi on
lang siya.
hold tayo.
Oo, on hold ka. So parang iniisip mo tong kanta na to talaga, gusto ko tumigil na. Tapos maya-maya, kinakanta na namin. Tapos, ito na lang gawin natin, pero lagyan natin ng onting spice. Di ba? So, basically, ang ginawa namin is in-acoustic namin yung 87,000 Jollibee song. Tapos, nilagyan namin ng mga musical impressions namin. Para kunyari may laman yung kanta.
Yeah.
Sino yung mga ginawa natin? Si
Hayley Williams,
Paramore, Coheed and Cambria.
a lot of weird things. Britney,
Britney Spears,
Yeah.
Nora Jones,
Jaya.
Kermit the Frog, Jaya.
Jaya.
Elmo.
yung
Ang Jaya, relate
All
na rin
singing.
yung mga Pinoy dyan sa
All
Jaya.
singing
Jaya.
87,000. And I remember that night it really hit so hard because I think just to add, dinagdagan nyo din ng drama na parang up top na parang may magkaaway sila, tapos parang si Alexio went on stage na parang sige na Sari, kantahan ko na yung favorite song mo. Alam ko naman lagi mo pinapakinggan to eh. And then biglang, so everyone thought it would be like some cover maybe or some pop song, and then he just started singing Jollibee, and then so everyone started cracking up and everyone latched on because they all knew how catchy that freaking jingle was. And then as a fun ending, Jollibee noticed.
oh my gosh, pinadalhan kami ng Jollibee.
Pinadalhan kami ng Jollibee.
Yun yung highlight dun eh.
Enjoy.
Yun ang highlight
Oo,
talaga.
oo. Yun yung
Mga spaghetti.
totoong prize.
May mga nag-comment ulit. So, sabi niya, pinadala nila yung mga links eh. Ayan, mga links.
Yes.
Ay, okay, si Jay yan, ang aming DOP.
Yeah. So he's team solid okay yan si Jay.
Kaya maganda yung mga sketches namin dahil sa kanya.
Ay,
Director of Papatography.
Yun.
Yeah, Paps.
This amazing because I just discovered Solid OK last night and I binged on everything for 5 hours till the break of dawn.
Oh, shit!
Damn!
Thank you, Jules.
Yeah!
Nice
Same
one,
ba?
Thanks,
Jules.
Jules.
Thank you, Jules.
Actually, director pala at sa kasi may nag-comment. Oh my God,
Ooh.
hello, Direct Jules Catania.
Hello, Direct.
Ooh.
Oh, diba?
Direct.
What's up, Direct?
Direct. Hi,
Hi,
Direct.
Direct.
Hey, Direct.
Ayan. Ay, sobrang solid, sobrang solid. Alright, sige, baka kung ano. Dami ko lang tanong. Actually, gusto ko tanongin din, how long does it take for you to guys create a comedy video?
Good question.
Process
Process.
question.
Okay, I think in terms of process, I think if anything, that's probably our I think our specialty is we have a really tight process and it's very systematized, I would say. Parang this is the thing I learned in the US, yung parang how to be in a writer's room for like a comedy. So they teach you kunyari how people on SNL Saturday Night Live work and how they come up with their sketches. So what we do is just to condense it, we do a pitch day where everyone pitches like a one-liner or two-liner idea na parang if it has to be clear at the start, because if it's not clear and it's not funny, then it's an indication na if you lengthen it, it won't be funny. So it has to be funny in its simplest form. And then I shortlist all the pitches that are good, and then the writers, based on what pitch was shortlisted, they make a first draft of a script. So by the end of it, each writer, let's say, might have 3 drafts. So that's like 3. So that's 9 scripts, and I'll write also. So maybe that Sabine will have like 10 scripts in a week, or after a few days, we'll have 10 scripts ready. We'll do a table read. We'll read all 10, and then we'll all give notes on how to make it funnier. People suggest different jokes or different directions. I think that's the most fun, is when we're in the writer's room and figuring it out. And then once it goes through maybe 3 or 4 drafts, at a certain point, it'll be ready na. And when it's ready, I'll give it like an editor's pass. Like I'll tighten and make sure the formatting, all that stuff is nice. And then we take it to Jay. Then that's when Jay comes in. We talk about how we're gonna shoot it, and then we shoot it. We plan, and then Sari edits. I'd say the entire process is about a month
For one
video. For sketch, like the life cycle from pitch to upload.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
About a month on average. But
And that's just for like one for one episode lang, like one sketch.
Well,
lang.
depends on how many we're able to shoot in a day.
Yeah, sometimes we shot 3 or 4 in a day.
Although nangyari na rin na nag-shoot tayo and the same day like in-edit na natin and then yung mga mabilisan.
Yeah.
Parang
Yeah.
may goal ba kayo, like how many sketches do you have to show like in a month? Like you have to have like 5 or 10 or 20, like something like that.
It's a start.
Nung una, it was like we'd release a sketch once a week. In a pre-COVID time.
Yeah, once a week. And then I think that's when parang we started not to do it as often. That's because we started to get more branded work. Mm-hmm. And I think when we started to get more into branded work and advertising stuff, that was one of the struggles, I'd say, early on.
Yeah.
How to balance it now.
With your originals and...
Correct me if I'm wrong. So, ang pagkakaintindi ko is, may ginagawa kayo for Solid OK, and then may ginagawa kayo for brands, and that's how you generate income revenue.
Yes.
Stay alive. Yeah.
Kala ko you get like parang monetization pag madaming views sa Facebook or sa YouTube.
True. Pero sa start we didn't qualify yet, especially at the beginning. So now, yes, I mean our last sketch, yung I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, we definitely earned a lot from monetization through that. But at the beginning, to really sustain it, we needed to get commissioned work projects.
Up to now, you still do commission works?
Yeah. Definitely.
We have to.
Pero now, we're trying to bring
Paano yun kahit considering na may COVID? Paano kayo nakapag-perform? Paano kayo nakapag-shoot pa rin?
May mga protocols in place naman. Like we're part like CJ, he's part of the parang like there's like a I guess like a union of, and he's up to date with like the protocols of production houses and you know best practices. So you can still do it, but now you obviously have to spend a lot more on testing. Everyone has to be tested prior to shoot. So and then so it's much more strict on set, but it's possible. It's possible.
Magastos, I suppose. Kasi magkano rin yung testing.
Magastos. Yes,
Oo.
sir.
Yep.
Magastos siya, for sure.
Oh, tama naman. Okay, question ako. Isa pang question ako. Like, how do you guys like do you guys have like like your own actors lang, or you get outside actors as well, or casting calls, or pag may mga nagawa kayo ng mga scripts or skits or sketches, or kailangan within Solid okay lang siya?
I think it depends on the need. I think by default, obviously, we cast these guys that you see to the side, and I think
Sila lang ba? Like si Alexio lang, si Andren ba, tsaka madami pa kayo?
look at our earlier videos. It's all us. It's just us, and maybe Sari, and then Red, Sari's sister Chi. We kept it close, and then there were a few times we would hire out. Na parang we would expand, like if there was a particular role that needed a very particular kind of actor
That we could not portray.
not portray, we would get someone. And yeah, so depending on the video.
Yeah, but for the most part,
kami lang.
kami lang.
Yeah. You should watch.
Mas mura eh.
I suggest.
Mas
when
watch
you
change
watch
outfit lang, change outfit na lang.
Yeah, you should watch our Christmas sketch with. I don't know if you've seen it.
Dave is actually like looking at all the videos now, so yeah. Some of them.
We're very versatile.
Yes, see, Alexio plays a little girl in one in his most famous role to date.
Talaga?
Yeah. Alexio, when you talk about your Cindy coming out party.
Okay. So, ang character ko sa huling sketch namin for Solid Okay is si Cindy, isang 6-year-old girl on Christmas Day.
Ito yata ka ba? Dave na ito ba yun, Dave? Pakita mo nga. Ito yata.
Yeah.
Ayan yan.
Sabi nga, yan na nga.
Yeah, that's Red. And that's Red's house. So this one.
Convincing, no? Convincing.
I was fooled.
Yeah, this is our most viral sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our biggest hit, I'd say, in terms of the numbers and the reactions we got from the audience.
Kala ko girl. Sorry, kala ko talaga siya girl siya.
Kala ko rin.
Nice.
Kala ko totoong
Alam
girl.
mo,
talaga.
at some point, bala ko rin. I was method acting, pare. Sobrang nag-CR ako, tinawag ko si Sari para magpahugas. Sabi, I was in that role. I saw this nga. Kala ko talaga babae na nakinas nyo.
Yeah.
Wait, as in hanggang ngayon, like ngayon mo lang na-realize si Alexio yan?
Yung sinabi lang niya na siya yun, parang, the whole time now, before yung
Chameleon
sinabi
man.
Hindi mo kamukha.
You see what you wanna see.
That's right. The magic of film.
Let's see.
Iba na kasi itsura ko ngayon. It's been so long ago. It's been like 4 months. So,
Ayan. Sige, let's go back to the questions. Sige, but they can you guys want to watch it, please, you can actually check out. I will just show maybe Dave can actually show the Facebook link of their page.
Yes, please.
So they can actually just go browse it now and see
Yeah.
how amazing they are. They're really good. Yeah, so nilagay ni Dave. So
Thank you.
You can watch them on YouTube and also in
Yes.
Facebook. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. And recently on IG as well.
Wow,
Just
nag-IG
search.
na rin.
Yes, just search Solid OK TV. It's the same across all the social media platforms.
Okay kasi wala kayong TikTok o may TikTok na rin kayo?
Well,
Wala pa.
but we've been talked into it by these guys. These guys are all on TikTok.
Oh,
I feel
really?
old saying that I'm not.
Oh, nga, like, ano yung TikTok? Ano yung
Ano
TikTok?
ba yung TikTok na yan? Hindi ko alam.
Oh, yeah, no. Demo naman, demo. Andren, demo naman sa TikTok. Andren.
Sa
Oh,
TikTok.
si Andren, yan yung pinakamalupit na TikToker sa amin, si Andren.
Up to date with all the trends.
Yeah. Ang
Yeah.
sayaw, alam niya.
Yung nagpo-post ako, alam mo yung Yao Ming meme? Yeah. Yung mga up-to-date. Mga advice mallard. Ano, yung mga pinapost ko.
Success
Ruling
kid.
blackout.
Oh. We got a badass over here.
Ayan, sabi ni Mark, sabi ni Mark, I think you should explore grabbing engagement. Si Red nasa TikTok.
Yes.
Yan din ang sabi ni Red.
We're definitely exploring. It's in the works. It's definitely in the works.
May
Ayoko lang sa
ba?
TikTok.
Mag-apply?
Daming basher, pare.
Acting, comedy,
Sorry, could you say that again?
May opening pa ba kayo? May opening, may casting call ba kayo? Baka pwede mag-apply dyan. Paano mag-apply?
Sige.
Sure.
Sige.
Noted.
Usually naman pag for the right video, may casting calls kami.
Talaga?
So, definitely will let you know.
Baka mahirap na baka mag-cover tayo at bumagsak yung rating ng solid okay.
Hindi naman.
Kung kami nga nag-acting dun eh. Kaya yan.
Oo nga ba, ang feeling ko baka pag ginawa kong babae rin, baka mas believable na babae rin. Total, mahaba naman yung pilikmata ko, so pwedeng pasang-pasado yan, pasang-pasado.
Oh, yun pala eh.
Let's go, man.
Anyway, so this is a question I wanted to ask. What do you love about comedy and comedy content when you create one?
Sige,
Why
let's go
did you
around.
choose? Why did you guys choose comedy as the way to tell a story, and didn't choose any other parang, I don't know, something serious or something romantic, pero comedy yung pinili nyo? Bakit?
Aldo,
you go first.
Oof.
putting you on the spot.
Nice.
Oo nga eh. Why do I love comedy? Let me count the ways.
Yeah.
Pare,
Ano ba? Pinay ka ba? Or you're from here? You grew up here or?
I am half Filipino, half Ilonggo. Half Spanish, yes. Taga-rito ako, taga-rito. Like Ryan, I'm also Konyo.
Yeah, we have the
Yes.
same problem.
So kano rin starbs? Starbs.
I'm more of yung 5 peso coffee machine kind of guy.
So go back to this. Why comedy? Like, what's so special? Why did you choose? Why do you write, or why do you come up with sketches that are all in comedy?
Well, like the other guys, I started sa stand-up, and it was like during college days pa. And with Solid OK, I joined right after college. Like, I guess it was a way of running away from corporate life. Like, it was fun. It's always fun. Like hanging out with comedians. Sila yung kawork mo. It's just a really fun job. Very fulfilling sa creative side. And Ryan gives really good back massages to all the writers after a day of work. Like para perks
Yes.
ng trabaho.
Perks ba ng trabaho yun?
Yes. he massages our brains for the next day. Kasi.
Ano yan? May lotion or oil lang ginagamit?
It's all dry. It's like a
Right.
it's a dry rub.
Shiatsu. Pressure points.
Pressure po.
Nuatay.
Oh, not Thai acupressure.
Very rewarding. Masaya siya.
Cool.
Ayan. Sige, tanong natin sila. Andren, ikaw, why do you guys make comedy?
For me, like I love comedy kasi it's the only thing that you can truly be yourself. Talaga pag sa comedy kasi dude, lalo na ngayon dude, like everyone, like kasi I used to be a nurse, and there are some jobs that you need to be super professional talaga. And in comedy dude, sa comedy lang talaga yung pwede kang maging kupal and make a career out of. Hindi naman kupal. Kasi I like mean humor. I like dirty, dark humor. So this is the only avenue that I could do now without being. Yeah. I just love it. You can say anything you want. You can do anything you want as long as it's funny. So yeah, that's the best, pare. That's the best, pare.
The best part is babayaran ka pa. Para doon.
Yes.
Yeah. Pare, we all get wait. We all get handsomely paid here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Handsomely paid.
Nice. So
With smiles.
With beans.
Pero the smiles don't pay my electric bill, so yeah, we kind of need money. So.
We barter.
Yeah.
Kung may perk naman na, gwapo naman ni Ryan, minamasahe ka niya, worth it naman. Hindi rin.
Hey, stop hitting on our boss, man. Like, we're handsome too, you know. Ano man,
Ay.
don't I look like Baron Geisler?
Ano?
Yes. Yes, you do.
I have the same drinking habits, pero
Pero may tanong for Aldo, nasira ba yung cabinet niya sa likod?
Actually, yes.
Good question.
Yeah, the door was ripped off. Nung nag-pitch ako ng sketch, tas si Ryan ayaw niya, so parang nagalit ako. I don't like rejection kasi. That's Ryan's fault, Pat.
Talaga?
No, actually, ganun yung design niya. Wala talaga siyang pintuan.
Wala talaga.
Exposed.
very minimalist.
Exposed. Yeah.
Minimalist design.
Direct close. Wala talagang pintuan talaga yan. Ayan,
Sige, para kay Jules.
Ayan. Bakit yung power yung cortina naman?
Ay. Okay. Are you guys happy now?
Kita pa rin yung cabinet na bukas sa likod.
Ay, puta. Yan.
Oh no. The
Are you
perfect
happy now?
So may aircon.
Actually, sira yung thing eh.
Wala mo tuloy si Aldo. But seriously, are you guys planning to do a longer form content or feature film anytime soon? Di ba? Seryoso tanong.
We'd love to. I would love to. I mean,
It's not in the works.
not in the works. We did do the pitch rounds maybe last year, but we've shifted our focus. But I think maybe in the coming years for sure. I mean, I have my own ideas for sure, and I build, but nothing in the immediate future.
Yeah.
But that would be very cool rin, no? If you come up with, naisip lang ako today, just now lang, nagkaroon ako ng light bulb moment. Na gumawa kayo ng like comedy but location based. Like since ako very biased ako sa travel, no. So like you do it like I think no one does it. I haven't seen anyone do like you don't expect, di ba may mga docus of travel? Usually papakita nila Mount Mayon or papakita nila Palawan. They usually focus on the destination. But what if it becomes like just like a backdrop?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then the rest is really like story, like in stories that are funny within that environment.
Yeah.
So taga Ilocos sila,
Definitely.
setting is taga Ilocos lang, but you go to all those places. Pero it's like we can have like a comedy kind of thing that para makakita lang nila these are actually all these places.
Yeah.
The focus is on the story. I don't know. Naisip ko lang yun. Random.
No, I completely agree. Actually, one of the ideas that I've been working on for a few years is it's set in Boracay, and it's all about showing Boracay before, like in like the early 2000s, and kind of that kind of vibe. So I totally understand where you're coming. Like definitely showing the Philippines in a new light is also important to me for sure.
Oh, nice. Wala, naisip ko lang yan. Random thought lang yun. Kasi lumabas
It's a
lang
good
sa
thought.
Pero, yun. So, actually, sobrang dami ko pang tanong, pero baka mamaya ma-comment sa mga tanong ko. Pero usually ba, hindi kayo
go lang.
Hindi kayo nahihirapan di ba like, when you do like sabi natin skits or sketches and comedies like that, di kayo nahihirapan na to be in the zone? Kasi mahirap hindi naman madali magpatawan ng tao or hindi ka rin kunyari pinagdadaanan ka talaga. Like, nakipag-break ka lang nakipag-break lang sa your day. Tapos kailangan mo mag-shoot or kailangan mo mag-act ng comedy. Paano yun? Like, how do you guys...
Sinong naka-experience na nun? Sino sa inyo?
Meron ba?
Well, I'd say you have the most performance experience among us.
Si Alexio talaga.
Ba't ako yung na-highlight nyo?
Yan.
Na-highlight nyo. Madali lang siya.
Paborito ni David.
Madali lang siya.
Dali lang.
May mga techniques ba kayong ginagawa? Like, for example, how you guys, if you guys, like, kahit hindi naman pag something happened to you during the day, you're really not in the good mood. But, you know.
I think I can answer like a part of this. Kasi nung 2017, namatay yung lola ko. And sobrang mahal ko yung lola ko. She was very supportive of me doing stand-up comedy. Kahit never pa niya ako napapanood. So, sa gabi ng lamay niya, umalis ako tapos nag-stand up ako. And, okay naman kasi feeling ko, kasi every time lumalabas ako, every week na lumalabas ako para mag-stand up, inaano niya lang ako parang, uy, mag-enjoy ka. Tapos, huwag kang bastos tapos pagdating ko sa stage, sobrang bastos. Puro So nung gabi na yun, nung lamay ng lola ko, naging extra bastos ako that night. Para lang.
In her honor.
Baka coping mechanism lang. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it actually helps kasi ang weird ng feeling Kunyari ko perform ka ng comedy, tapos malungkot ka. Parang pinipilit mo yung sarili mo get into that zone na game ka magpatawa. So parang pag napilit mo na yung sarili mo doon, in the future, mas madali na siya para sa'yo.
So, may ano ba kayo, Ryan? May mga practice ba kayo na ginagawa? Like you guys all train together? Like you guys, like sabi natin, dito session tayo ng acting session, na iyakan session tayo ngayon, or iyakan ng acting.
Yeah. Parang doon sa Midsommar.
Hindi naman.
Totoong iyakan lang. Nag-heart-to-heart kami. We get in a circle. Tapos,
real talk.
Yung mga pang-retreat type, no? Guys, ano nangyari sa mga
may palangka letter.
Palangka.
Inuman lang. Yung pinaka-training siguro is yung writer's room lang namin when we just nagbe-build lang kami ng sketch. Kasi when someone writes a sketch, we have to cast each other to read them then. So parang exercise din siya and sometimes everyone has to play a girl or someone has to play, you have to play an action hero or a taong grasa or whoever kind of person. And it's fun. I think yan yung pinaka-training.
Yeah, walang formal training na like session na nagaganap pero parang just parang you learn on the job.
You learn on the job.
Pero yung napansin ko, Sari, I saw yung ginawa na like pinakita natin kanina yung nagpagkamalang kong babae si Alexio, no? Pero yung mukha mo kasi doon parang legit na parang legit na nagulat, legit na nag-concern, legit na you've been doing
Magaling lang talaga si Sari.
Magaling lang talaga si Sari. Let me just say, magaling lang talaga si Sari.
Next,
she's the best amongst us.
Kaya lang naman kami nandito sa point na to dahil sa kanya
I mean, there's a lot of truth to that. Sari's audition blew everyone else's away, let me just say. And, Sari's you're a legit actor. And also, I mean, to add, Sari's an award-winning filmmaker, let me just say that. Sari's a Cinemalaya winner, okay? He's won Best Film at Cinemalaya. Like, not even,
Best Director.
as in Best Film.
Anong film?
Comedy pa.
Anong film yan? Anong film?
Short film siya. Ang title niya is Asan si Lolo Me.
Wow.
Is it one of the only comedies to win?
Di naman yata.
Hindi naman.
Yata.
Okay.
Ay, alam mo, di ko kabisado yung history.
I mean, you don't see a lot,
Pero,
a lot of comedies winning.
I guess, yeah. So,
I was there during her thesis defense.
Nagulat ka, nanalo ka doon? Or nag-apply ka talaga sa Cinemalaya? Or nominate ka lang?
Bale, thesis film ko yun, tapos sinubmit ko sa Cinemalaya after grad.
Mo, thesis film lang pala. Solid. Talented ka nga talaga. Talented.
Ay, thank you.
Pero may ano yun? May bayad ba yun? May gano'n? Pag may nagnalalo ka, may bayad. You get an
May
award.
cash prize.
Cash
May
prize?
cash prize.
Oh, solid. Okay yun ah.
$5 billion.
Oh,
Oo.
Oo, 5 billion.
Pabillion eh. Pabillion.
Hindi eh. Ay, wait, ano, like, sige sa mga tanong ko na ngayon. Pag ano, kunyari ngayon, yung mga future projects na meron kayo ngayon, like, you guys are planning out new things or,
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, for sure.
I think, well, we definitely took a break when COVID first hit. I mean, like everyone else, we were scrambling, and we thought we were gonna end. You know, there was a lot of that kind of worry too. I think we really only revived our footing on Christmas when we did I Saw Mommy. That really, I think,
Nabuhayan tayo
tayo because we were like, we had not shot anything. We were like, we had no like any business, and then biglang, let's just shoot something just to get us going. And then we shot that, and shout out to Andren because that was Andren's concept.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was Andren's concept.
Wait. Yeah. I actually wrote the script, and Brian said, "Nah, son, let's make this better." So he really did make it better. Because a little background on, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, Brian. Like, if I really did write it, I'm gonna take all the credit. Pero
He
unfortunately,
didn't say you wrote it. Sabi niya sa'yo yung concept. So you didn't even say you wrote it. He didn't even credit he was a writer.
wait. He did write it. Pero,
Ba't di ka nakikinig?
I was just reacting.
Di ka
Yeah,
nakikinig.
Well, like,
Yeah.
kumbaga sa credit, story by Andren Bernardo, script by me. But
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have had anything to write. It was such a good. That's what we tried to say. Like the idea needs to be simple but funny, and
Needs to be strong in its
simplest form. And Andren, when he pitched that, it was so simple and it was so funny that it's like I already knew how it had to play out as a script.
It was a very rich
Very rich
concept, and
idea.
that you could do
Yeah.
so much with it.
Anyway, when we shot that, biglang we got such a great reaction from our audience. Biglang it shot up to like our number one sketch ever, and we got from that we got monetized and we got more ad work, and so now next step is we're doing more. Well, I am definitely doing more ads. Like in Dry Ayayo, that was an ad for.
Was an ad?
I mean, it was sponsored
Yeah.
content. Yeah, so
Sa
parang
sponsored content, hindi ko siya napansin na sponsored content. Like, hindi ko siya, akala ko talaga legit na show.
it was
na,
designed as such. Na
Alam mo,
parang is it or is it not?
Ang galing na pagka-deliver.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you. So we did a lot of videos for hygienics.
Diba usually kasi pag gumagawa ng mga branded content, halatang-halata minsan na pag branded content siya. Like, alam mo,
Yes.
the concept pa lang in the very beginning, it's already a branded content. Parang,
Definitely.
pag hindi ending niya, I'm sure ganito. Pero doon, di ko napansin na gano'n. Kala ko talaga, hindi ko nga napansin yung name eh. Napansin ko lang talaga yung kamay. Kasi nga, sabi ko, siguro glue yung ginamit nila doon sa kamay. Para kasi
True.
Tama.
You are right.
Yeah,
Totoo.
true. That was good. Glue and powder.
Kasi hindi ko makalimutan yung ginawa niyo doon sa nanay. Totoong mama mo ba yun? Totoong nanay niyo? Kasi ginagawa talaga yung paa. Sabi ko legit, di ko magagawa sa paa ng nanay ko yun. I will avoid the foot of my mom. Baho kasi ng paa ng nanay ko pag nagtanggal ng sapatos. Sabi ko, kaya isin yung amoy na yun pag gano'n ang gagawin. Sabi ko, buti pa itong dalawa na to, kaya nila gawin sa nanay nila yun.
I think my mom would want me to mention na hindi naman mabaho pa ano.
Sabi ni Sir Ju, sabi ni Direct Juice, I just bought hygienics because of that.
Alright.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah. Yes.
Actually, in fairness, mabango siya.
Yeah.
I like how it smells. It smells like
It is.
powder, baby
Yeah.
powder.
Yeah.
Pati yung feeling niya pag nasa kamay mo.
Yeah.
Parang
So it's true to its
It's true to form.
Yeah.
True to form.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
true to form.
Wow, galing galing May ano ba, may pag sa brands ba kailangan talagang seryoso talaga na or minsan may dinidecline din kayo na brands na hindi kayo nakaka-relate or kailangan talaga nakaka-relate talaga kayo sa product with.
Parang hindi pa naman nangyayari yung like
Decline.
nag-decline tayo ng brand. Wala pa naman.
Yeah. Siguro nag-decline kami if like a project feels sketchy.
Oo.
Or
parang the budget cannot
yeah.
fund the concept
yeah.
or something.
But in terms of a brand, we've definitely at least set up a meeting with any brand that reaches out. Yeah.
To gauge kung fit ba.
Yeah.
Natatawa sila, Andren.
Yeah. Kasi I just remember. Yeah, I just remembered what you said na dapat yung the best ads talaga are ones that the yung hindi halata na branded. Diba? Like what you said. Like imagine mo, would that sketch work kung naka-hygienics t-shirts sila and hygienics hats sa umpisa? Yeah, it's
Totoo.
Pero pag may
True,
hygienic sa
true.
lyrics,
Pero alam mo, ang galing nyo. Ibig sabihin, galing yung brains ninyo, no? Nakakaisip kayo ng tuloy. Kasi hindi
Yeah.
siya
magaling yung brains namin. Yeah.
Kasi hindi
sobrang smooth ng brains namin, man.
Oo, diba?
Yeah, dude.
Kasi saka, ano yan. Piling ko dahil sa masahe ni Ryan yan.
Exactly.
Oo. Yung masahe ni Ryan talaga.
Like,
Yeah,
kumbaga,
kung naging sisig kami, puro utak. Pare.
utak.
Oo ba?
Totoo yan.
I think that's also I think that's reflective of yung stand-up experience of me and the boys and maybe even your improv experience. Feeling ko kasi once you learn comedy in a more studied manner na hindi lang nagjo-joke lang kami, when you real, because like now I'm sure all of us, when we watch comedy, when we watch stand-up, yes, we're appreciating it, but half of our brains is studying it and breaking it down and figuring out why it's funny. So I think na-activate na yung brain, ng part of our brain because of we perform it, and we performed it long before we started Solid Okay. I think that's a big
So,
part.
mahirap rin pala sa inyo manood ng mga SNL.
Yeah, I can't fully, I can't sit back and just take and just watch. No, I parang anytime I watch, I'm like, what are they doing? Why is this funny?
Oh, the writing. Gumagana.
Yeah, good writing on that. Yeah.
Kasi yun ang inisip ko, like for example, like if you have that mindset already and you're always like you have part of your brain is actually looking into the nitty-gritty of how it's being done or the concept behind it. Parang nawawala yung enjoyment mo rin to watch certain things like College Humor, for example. You see College Humor do a lot of sketches as well. Parang hirap pa rin makita na, parang ma-enjoy lang siya, no?
True.
Kasi nga,
true.
bias na yung utak with the...
Yeah. I think that's why the shows that I actually do watch and binge are so far from comedy. Like the shows I binge are like true crime, food shows, very far from comedy.
I would say though na parang hindi naman sa hindi mo na na-enjoy yung whatever it is, whatever kunyari like whatever comedy show it is. You just see it and appreciate it in a different way.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Ito naman. Galing, no? Yeah. Ako natuwa kasi ako that madami bang kagaya ninyo sa Pilipinas rin o kayo lang yung gumagawa nito or madaming
I think there's a lot of good people. There's a lot of talented people out there doing comedy. I think I've seen a lot of other groups do sketch. There's definitely a lot of people doing their own brand of comedy, whether it's
whatever form.
It's in. There's a lot. You just gotta look.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Pero mas
Feel like
special pa rin
maraming-
Solid.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Kasi sila
I
una
think
nakilala ko. May first impression na sa akin, so wala na ako mong nakilala. So, may benchmark na ako ngayon. Pag compare ko lagi, okay lang.
Oh, thank you.
Pero totoo yun, legit reaction yun. Kasi nga, wala pa ako kaya tinanong ko kasi I don't even una hindi ko alam na hindi ko alam na negosyo siya. The whole time I thought it was really like because you just a group of friends who just bonded together and wanted to do like skits. And I thought you were all friends way before. That's how I thought you were high school buddies or grade school pa. Yun ang una ko na nakita. Siguro maganda yung chemistry niyo lahat. Baka ganun.
Kami ni Alexio, kaklase kami sa NSTP dati.
Ano na-mention para?
Yan lang.
Ba't yung kinakahiya? Like,
Kasi may nangyari.
May
Sabi
nangyari.
nga yung dalawa, ay issue na kagad.
Hindi. May nangyari sa klase.
May nangyari.
We
I'd
don't
rather not
want to
talk
talk about it. Let's leave the past behind.
Anyway, sige. Last thing, yun. Would you like to share something that you want to tell? Ako kasi, I think comedy is very much part of the Filipino culture. It's like I think as well that we enjoy having a good laugh and we enjoy parang for some reason parang yung weird mas natatawa ako sa mga jokes natin kaysa if I watch SNL. I don't know. Mas hindi ko na-get sa SNL. Siguro lang may iba lang yung wavelength nila or hindi lang talaga matalino na titindahan ko yung joke nila kasi English.
I get you.
Pwede. Parang mas nakaka-relate ako sa mga jokes ng Pinoy na kahit na sobrang simple lang yung laugh trip talaga, yung enjoy ka. Like you guys have like anything you wanna share people who are watching? Wow, parang ito na yung mga moments na yung mga ending part.
Who wants to share?
share what exactly? Like,
I don't know. Like whatever you guys want to share.
Drop ka ng knowledge, Sari.
Yeah, advice.
Let them know.
May see it lang ako. I love what you guys and what you're doing. More power and hope to collab with you guys sometime.
Thanks, Direct
Thank you
Jules.
so much. Thank you.
Direct
Thank you.
Jules.
Kilalanin
very
na natin si Sir Jules. Si Derek Jules. Baka
Thank you.
Thank you for seeing us. Yeah.
solid naman
We
talaga.
see you, man.
Solid naman
We
talaga.
see
Like you guys are doing like the acting is really amazing. Ay sana
Thank
kaya ko
you.
acting na ganun.
You're
Thank you.
precious, Jules.
You're precious. Hindi ko alam kung makakuha kayo.
Betty hasn't heard that one, although.
Gem tayo sometime, para gem tayo sometime.
You have a message?
May naisip na akong message.
Sige.
Yung like my little, parang my advocacy message.
There.
Okay. Okay, so one of our initiatives sa Solid Okay is yung Blagag nga, which is any kind of comedy open mic. Na unfortunately we can't do right now kasi nga COVID. But, before the pandemic happened, it was supposed to be like this monthly open mic na you sign up, do any comedy act, whether it's like, yun, yung kanta namin ni Alexio, dun pinanganak yun. Tapos, pwede ring, there's stand-up
There's
and
magic.
funny magic, or like a funny PowerPoint slideshow, mga ganun. So, just a mix of different funny things. And like my message would be, I hope more people just keep making funny things and just putting themselves out there. And para lang like just let's grow this community. And another thing that I was actually sharing with the boys just the other day, I was talking about like haters. Kasi like, hindi mo maiwasan, kunyari, people are just gonna, like, there are gonna be haters na comment sa video mo na parang, nasayang 3 minutes ng buhay ko, ano to, blah, blah, blah.
Sobra naman yun.
Pero meron. And it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Parang, kung ayaw mo masayang oras mo, di umalis ka na lang. Walang pumipilit sa yung manood.
Yeah.
And dati, ang thinking namin dun is like, okay, when people comment mean things on our videos, either deadmahin lang natin or we just reply with good, magpaka-good sport lang tayo na okay lang, we're not hurt. Yeah. But the truth is those are hurtful things, and it's not a sign of weakness to acknowledge that it's hurtful and that it's mean.
Yeah.
And so, moving forward, we're not gonna take any of that shit anymore.
Delete.
We delete comments now that are like that because
Yeah.
parang ano yung example, kung may pumasok sa bahay mo, tapos tumai sa sahig mo, ano iiwanan mo lang dun?
Opa.
Lilinisin mo, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Alam mo ba this one of the people or founders or startup founders that I really admire. Her name is we call her Mommy MK. She came up she came up with a startup called Filipina Home-Based Moms. So
Mhm.
she started teaching mga mommies on to do freelance work kahit na nasa bahay lang sila, kahit na wala silang alam, she took time to teach them about how to use Canva, how to use Photoshop, how to use mga ganito, how to apply for work na magkaroon sila ng virtual assistant na job. And isa sa mga nakwento niya yan na haters, ang ginagawa niya because she really advocacy niya talaga is to have a positive environment in her community, and she has over around 300 moms part of her community, 300,000 moms, 300,000
Oh, damn.
300,000 moms on part of her community. Yun, ano na siya, talagang they actually monitor basically like people like negative, parang ayaw niya ng negative vibes.
Yeah.
Move kagad dun sa community kagad pag alam nilang naghahanap na ng gulo. Kasi nga gusto niya
Yeah.
rin yung community is really about like sabi niya problemado na nga yung mundo, dadagdagan pa natin dito. So
Exactly.
Yep.
yeah.
Agreed.
Yes, I could not agree more. I'm glad that exists.
It's not a
Oh, pinaniwala naman sinabi mo na I think that's legit naman yan because it's part of their community and you want your community to also be happy, and if you're comedy you want to have that happy vibes and the humorous vibes as well.
Exactly. We're just here to bring good vibes. We're not here to hate. So parang take your hate somewhere else.
Yeah.
May mga tao talaga wala lang magawa sa buhay yan. Yung mga
Yun nga eh. So parang hanap kayo ng gusto nyong gawin para
Yeah.
masaya kayo.
Yeah.
Oo, yun. Kaya mag-TikTok na tayo lahat. Kailangan lang. Kaya mag-TikTok. Hindi, joke. Hindi pa ako nakapag-TikTok din. Ginawa ko na siya before. Sinave ko yung buhok ko pero I regretted that. Like, super regretted that. I really regretted that.
You took a risk.
Hindi, ginawa ko kasi pinapanood ko yung YouTube video. Sabi niya, kasi di ba pandemic, ang haba na ng buhok ko. So parang walang barbero, no? Walang pwedeng maggupit. So may pinanood ako how to cut your own hair. So ginawa ko, I asked my family to send me yung razor, yung pang shave. So pinadalan talaga nila ako. Hiniram ko lang yun. So tinawa ko, sinundan ko talaga sa YouTube. Sabi niya, sundan dito. Dude, nakalbo ko. As in, sabi ko, hindi ko na gagawin. Sabi niya, sundan mo lang yung salamin sa likod. So sinusundan ko yung salamin sa likod. Habang nanonood ng video, paano may kita yung dalawa at the same time, no? Di naman dalawa yung mata ko. Kaya after that, sabi ko, sombrero na ako the whole time. That was July until November. Hindi ko na tinatanggal ang sombrero ko doon.
So ngayon okay na. Okay ka na ngayon.
Ay, buhok na ako ngayon. Sakit talaga sa bangs. Hindi ka makalabas talaga kasi hindi talaga pantay. Hindi ka dito. Tapos dito may patilan na putol-putol. Ay, wag na. Sabi ko. Anyway, may papakita pala kami. Ito pala yung ano nila. They have this new event that's happening on the 6th?
Yeah.
10th. Yes, on the 10th.
On Saturday.
Knock.
Yes. So this is us doing stand-up again. So back to our roots.
Pero ano to, is this an online thing, no? So they can...
Yes.
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 So it's safe.
Yes, so please if you buy a ticket on Ticket to Me, you pay and then you'll get a link to a Zoom room, and then we'll all hang out on Saturday. And yes, definitely watch if you're just hearing about it. This will be our most attended show to date. So we've already sold more than our other shows, so it's gonna be fun. We've already done it 5 times. So yeah, I definitely encourage you.
If I buy the ticket, I'll watch you guys. Ganun siya.
Yeah.
So it's an audience and cool. So kompleto kayo lahat. You'll all be there.
Yes.
Oh, saya.
Yes,
Oh,
sorry.
Plus it's a Zoom room. So nandun ka talaga and like pag tumawa ka, maririnig ng lahat.
Yeah.
Seryoso? Pag nasa
So
banyo
it
rin
feels
ako.
like magkasama tayo.
Yeah. Feels like we're in a stand-up bar.
Kaya sige. Gusto ko yan. Pinakita sa akin ni Dave kanina to. Uy, may ganito sila sa Saturday.
Yeah, masaya yan.
Yeah, join us.
It's a good night.
Meron bang may tickets pa available or wala na?
Yes,
Meron
yes.
pa.
Meron pa. Sige, bilhin na lang ako tapos sabihin ko lang sa inyo. Tapos sasabihin ko lang, hi, pag-greet na, pa-shoutout na lang ako sa Zoom, please. Kaya feeling ko close kami. Ay, hindi kayo close. Mga ibang kasama doon, hindi kayo close, hindi kayo ginreet, no? Mga ganyan. Mga sabi ko naman kahit pa paano.
Sige. Basta ikaw, Gian. Not even there.
Well, saya nyo. I super thank you. Like, I wish I could, this is one of the, every time we get to talk to individuals or people like you guys who are doing, I would say, in my term, of amazing stuff. Why? Because you're actually giving happiness. I mean, delivering happiness. Like, hindi siya, especially in the time ngayon, ulit ko lang ang sinasabi ko kanina pa, pero importante talaga yung maging masaya ngayon. Like, considering, like, I'm sure I don't know if you guys, kasi sa akin, there are people that I know who died already of COVID. And so it's important what you guys do. And I think you should keep on doing it. And I hope many people discover you guys more. Like, they actually see you guys more and they get to join and have a laugh with you guys more. And yun, I think that's why siguro part of my advocacy is to get to meet people like you and share them in our community, at least in the circle of influence.
Hell yeah.
So yun. So we posted already the tickets online.
Thank
so
you.
Can guys buy the
Yeah.
So,
Yay!
guys,
Woo!
Sir, Direct Jules, pwede niya bumili ng ticket. Bili ka ng 10 at mamigay.
Yes. There you go.
And,
There you go.
Siningit ko na yan. So yun. Anyway, so yun. So I like to say thank you, Ryan, Sari, Alexio, Andren, and Aldo for really spending time with Experience Philippines community and introducing. Sabi ni Sir Jules, bibili daw talaga siya.
All right.
Yay!
Hell yeah, Jules. Nice man, this Jules.
The family
We'll meet you
jewel.
there.
That's right.
We'd like to meet you.
Yeah.
From the hip hop group.
Nice.
Oh. Run the Jules, pare.
Ayan.
All right.
So,
Sounds good.
yun, maraming salamat sa inyo guys for joining us for tonight. I think you guys have amazing work that you're currently doing. And yun, so everyone's watching, please to support them in their Knock Knock 5. Knock Knock 5. So yun, thank you very much, Ryan, Sari, Alexio, and Andren, and Aldo.
Thanks for having
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank
Alam mo,
you.
sana makalalo ko yung sama-sama tayo sa isang feeling ko last trip lang yun. Ako yung tatawa the whole time. Tawa lang.
In the near
Hindi pa naman
future.
Tara.
So yun. So thank you guys. I
Thank
hope you
you.
guys enjoyed the live stream that we have. It's like it's not really much naman. It's a small community that we have. It's all travelers. But I really wish we can all travel together. I'm sure it's going to
Yeah.
be fun.
Yes, please.
I miss traveling for sure.
Yun. So, yun guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Is our live stream with Solid Okay. So guys, panoodin nyo na lang sila. Follow nyo rin sila sa Facebook page and YouTube channel nila. Yan na. Masaya. So yun. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much. Wait, nakain na ba kayo? Di ba nag-order kayo ng Grab?
Oh yeah, it's there.
Andyan na.
Kain pala sila.
Sorry, 9 o'clock na.
No.
Panigilan talaga.
Okay lang. We're good.
Pa-Jollibee nga tayo, pa-Jollibee.
All good.
Wait, wag muna kaya alis kasi may picture taking pa tayo lahat. Para may
Okay, game.
I-flex ko yan sa Saturday. Guys, may picture ako, kaya wag kayo Pagala ko sila.
Anong posing natin?
Oo. So yan. May mamaya pag
Akala ngayon na.
Ay, okay. Kala ko game. Sorry.
Sige. Ayan. So bye-bye. Thank you so much guys for watching.
Bye-bye.
Ay, hindi ko pala pa nakita yung ghost. Sayang.